And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Wild Arms 2, the second ignition. I'm your host, the RPG guy, and I figured, well, I have nothing better to do. Before we go to the next dungeon, let's snoop around. We're not far from it. And there's a couple of free items we can get, and like I said, if I'm in the area and they're within grasp, you may as well go and get them, right? So I'm not going to go back on what I said. It's a good idea. As we pick up things like ambrosia. You know, ambrosia is actually quite nice. I assure you. It's pretty much like the heal all of this game. You definitely want to get them. We may as well check the rest of the desert here because we should be able to reach the other stuff. That one's going to be out on the water. So we can't get that one right now. That one's on that raised point that we can only get by hovercraft. Not really by hovercraft, but we can get it later when it's not such a big deal. And really, it's just picking up some of this free stuff. Trying not to waste too much screen time with countless pointless random battles, but I'm really just out here grabbing free loot, as I like to call it. More awkwardly enough, though, there's you know, good things out here. All it takes is a little bit of effort of hunting around for it. There's a vitality apple, always fun. No. Okay, that's on the other side. That green plus you see on the little radar is actually the location of the next place we want to go to. So that's why I just grabbed some stuff in the north section. We'll go through Quartley and grab the others before we head to, what is it, the Coffin of 100 Eyes or something like that, or 1,000 Eyes? Some weird-ass fucking dungeon name. But, you know, sounds pretty cool. Don't know too many games with crazy dungeon names like that. At least off the top of my head. Duh, you know, Coffin of 1,000 Eyes. What are they looking at? They're watching you pee. Oh, man. Yeah, I know I've been boring the first few episodes of this LP, and it's probably just because I'm worried that I'm going to fuck something up really badly in this game, because it's so easy to do. This game is notorious. The Wild Arms games, the first three anyway, are known for their notoriously hard difficulties, so it's a good reason to be a little concerned, as I like to call it. So we'll grab the last item that's in this area. And we get a resistance apple. And what we'll end up doing is after this dungeon, we'll most likely do what I call the big cleanup. And what the big cleanup is we go to all the towns that we've been to and all the beaches on the inner sea, and we just go around and pick up all the loose stuff. And that's assuming I have time. You know, and I do want to show it to you guys so you can see what everything is, but I figured I'd save a lot of that for the end game, like the end of the episode if I have the time. Something's not right. I farted and it did not stink. Are you saying your shit doesn't smell, Ashley? Because that's kind of, you know, wrong. They might be responding to the stillness. The stillness. Fear the stillness. You're right. Okay, well. Or the energy simply was no longer needed. It's a trap! Don't care if it's a trap. I'm gonna go anyway. Ashley seems like Brad. You bum. You bum! Alright, let's get going here. Really, this is just an elevator going down, down! Nope. The battles here really aren't worth the effort at the level that we're at. We're like, what, 28 pushing 30? You know, so just as a heads up, you should fight a few definitely, but as you'll notice, I feel tendencies to skip them once in a while. All right, sweet. What are they? What did they... Wire hook. Why not just call it the hook shot like they really meant to? Just saying, you know. Oops, speaking of wire, there we go. And now we've got 2 doors to enter. Let's go up here first, because there should be a chest up here, I think. And I think correctly. I think absolutely correctly. And what's nice about the hook shot is... And I'm going to call it that, fuck it, the shot, whatever. It's easy to figure out because as long as it's in sight, you can technically attach to it, so... You may as well. Great. And I'm going to have to go through this again. Actually, no, I won't, because ha ha ha, victory is mine. Saved me a lot of trouble. Yeah. Now, it's easy to get to that one. You just gotta be a little bit more creative with directional pointing. It's not like some... You could probably do it with a diagonal toss, but what's the point, you know? I actually put it on? Yeah, D-Bison. As long as it's not M-Bison. That's the one we truly fear. Let's keep moving. And inspect. Inspect! Check! Read! What's wrong with you? Dumb broad. Oh, you have to do it as Ashley. Figures. That's how I translated that. Resonance, the energy supplies at 64%. Hemdal Gazo ignition standby. The energy problem from the destruction of the alchemist plant is cleared. Maintain the energy supply from the Diablo pillar and stabilize the Hemdal Gazo. Indeed, what could they be? What do my wonder my eyes should appear is a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer that I'll eat because they taste like chicken. Tastes like bushmeat. Bushmeat? Bushmeat. More wire hooking. Oh no. Oh no. Her using her hook shot like this implies that Cannon's a hooker. Alright. Okay, we need to use this, and then we'll need to use Puka coming up for sure. Because this should be the room. Yeah, this is it. No! Obey! And the trick, when in doubt, use Puka. Yoink! And I got me another duplicator. Oh, another it's duplicator, bro. Duplicator. I got me a duplicator. It's a duplicator. Alright, I'll shut up. Alright, let's go. Duplicator. We'll go ahead and save, because saving is your friend. Besides, we found a whole bunch of shit that I haven't used yet. Humana, 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 humana. Coffin of 1,000 eyes. Got it. Isn't it great? Isn't it grand? That I play with myself, bird in hand. What do my wonders I should behold when I'm carrying my nutsack and balls plant abroad? Alright, yoink. The power! I'm sorry, it is the power. As you can see, it is allowing for things to go on there. And skidoosh. The power! You know what really grinds my gears? Okay, I just won't go there. Some things are better left noon. This place. Fuck. Oh, damn it. Ugh. Well, I may as well show you a local battle. It's been a while since I've shown a battle. Probably for good reason, because I really just don't give a crap. Left edge. And then... Oof, arrow shot, why not? The mushusu. It's mushusu pork. They look like chicken. It's a mushusu chicken? Eh. Doesn't sound as clever. Bye. Giggity goo, alright. Giggity goo, yeah. Giggity goo, choo. Giggity coo, 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 choo. Do, 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 do. Skadoosh. Screw it. Full skadoosh. Or did she learn an ability while I wasn't looking? Yeah, she did. Well, good for her. Well, I wasn't paying attention like I should have been. She dices, she slices. Wait, she slices, she dices, she makes creatures in 3 different sizes. Ah, fuck it. So attempt at a bad French fry joke. The trick is, though, the higher her skills are when you go to use them, the better off you are. The rationale for this is will make more sense later. There's a really lame trick, and I'm going to see if I can do it. Some people can do it really easily. I sometimes have trouble with this, but you can actually, if you position yourself just right, look at that. And we get the dumbrella. The dirtbrella, you say? No, the dumbrella. Though derp is equally entertaining. And so, let's see. No, get, there we go. One of these. Simple enough. Yoink. Kerdoink. Puka, oh Puka, how beautiful art thou. Thou loots all my chests, and makes it really easy to do. I don't know. That's actually a Peter Shickley thing. Oh serpent, how quiet art thou? Thou looks like a snake, yet sounds like a cow. Oh, ho, and there they go. And whatever, however that last part goes, I forget. Kudos to anybody who actually knows that song. So few, it's so underrated. What do? Goo. I am the walrus. It's the little things in life. Alright, and fly me over there. And we get Zakrastwand, which is... Yup, that we got. And then we'll head... We actually need to head the way we came, so... And same shtick, this time whipping out the old ash. Okay, the 4 Diablo pillars are designed not to function independently, but to resonate and amplify the output. If one pillar is destroyed, as long as the others operate, the generator still functions. I surmise that the generators must be very powerful. Let's get more information. So, I don't know why they call this the Coffin of 1,000 Eyes. I have yet to see 1,000 eyes. You know, I've only seen the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 eyes of my own characters. Yeah, I had to count that out, so mock as you would normally. Ta-da! My nipples are hard. Nope, damn it. I don't know, I could just do that. Sometimes if you just shift the direction of which you're facing, you'll see the answer will be more obvious to you. There we go. And back to the hooker shot. And there we go. And that was just in sight, so that's why it works. Though I think it'll reach stuff that's out of sight, so it really doesn't matter. You just have to get it in there. Oh, fuck me to tears. These two assholes. I really just wish they'd get in a hole, you know, circle up in a hole and just fucking die, but, you know, can't win them all. Yeah, it's a gate of shame and crying children. It's like Beavis and Butthead. No, it's not like Beavis and Butthead. It's like Pinky and the Brain, except the brain is still kind of stupid. If the brain were still an idiot, this is what he'd be like. Sorry, I hate these guys. I really do. There's so many people that love them, but I don't know. Yeah, like he takes it in his poop chute. And this is actually one of the more difficult battles with these clowns. What you gotta do is, number one, leaving Cannon in is a liability at this point because she hasn't gained enough, levels to be as effective and survive, and her survivability is not anywhere near as high. So I literally would bring Lilka in just on that notion alone. So let's start this off. Let Lilka attack to build up that beautiful, delicious AP. This time it's back to Liz being the pain in the ass. You've got to take him out quick, fast, and in a hurry. His AoE is devastating at this point of the game. And so he's going to waste... He always wastes like his first turn using the Mixed Bud Liquid attack to poison Ard. Which is fine by me, so but yeah. I'll have Lilka most likely attack one more time as well. That way we're guaranteed her FP is high enough for the big healing spells. We're gonna need it. Alright, Lilka attack, Ashley, bolt action, first aid. That should keep Tim alive. The other option too is you can also, if you get a free turn with Lilka, pop like a quick spell on her too, just to help things along. It's up to you though. Alright, so she should have almost everything available to her to cast for the most part, so any free turn that she has to cast something, we'll make sure she does cast, like a status bonus or something. Aw, he hit me with his purse. It's cute. So, like, this turn for Lilka, let's put up... Ooh, so many good choices. Now we have all these choices, and I don't know what I want to do. Put up slowdown, I guess, on, no, reduce magic resistance. Hype weapon. Yeah, we can do that. First aid. Since that should be enough to heal everybody. Since Ard kind of failed at his last attempt. Now remember, you don't want to use all of Ashley's bolt action, which is why I'm doing this anyway. I believe it'll increase his overall attack. And it did like 1100 last time or so. That does the same. But the idea is that we don't want to rely on it because there's going to be a boss battle right after where we're really going to want to have that freedom to cast a lot of nasty spells. Armor down. Liz is out, so put it on Ard. Shot weapon. Don't really need to heal, so let's hit him with Nova Rain. Could also put his magic defense down. That would have been a better option. But, it doesn't matter. We can do the next debuff right after this. And that's assuming that we need to. Ow, he hit me. He hit me hard. Actually, he didn't hit us very hard. Not hard enough, as one would say. Shot weapon. First aid. Because the battle's right after. You want to kind of keep your HP as high as possible. Booyah! And they're done. 9 grand all around. Go 2 tiny flowers. It must be my birthday. They were such bitches, and you all know it. But you gotta love that little music, that little playful little. I know. But at least we're at full health, and we've got a lot of our weapons ready to go, so we'll be pretty good. Bring it. Robotic monster assassin arms killer. Does it mean that he kills my arms? Oh wait, no, he's killing these arms. Got it. Luckily, he's kind of a pushover even at this juncture, but how many mini carrots do we have? No full carrots. I'm kind of hesitant to use one, but regardless, we got to get her her FP up. So bolt action, and Tim can do. Tim can throw up the usual lucky card. Because I'm a total dick like that, man. Total dick, bro. That's how we do things. Uh-oh, Bioblaster. You're not Edgar. How dare you? How dare you? So, we're going to make it a thing to take out... I don't even know what I'm attacking now. I think I'm attacking the main body, which is bad. Which is I'll fix in a moment here. If I am. I want to take out the other parts first. Let me check. Oh yeah, I'm probably definitely not fighting the right suckers here. And none of these really help. So let's shot weapon, left claw. We'll focus our efforts on that left claw. And then when Lilica is at like 70 something FP, we'll go ahead and start letting her cast magic. Since hers technically does the most. Ow, he hit me. Kerblamo! 1022. That's pretty good. Whoops. Now let's try high break. Let's see how that goes. First aid. Take out we'll take out his arms before he takes our arms out. That's such a bad joke. Such a bad joke. Such a bad joke. I'm on fire! Luckily for us, we've got bonus kills. Of course he's gonna miss. Loser! High break. There. Shot weapon. There. First aid on us. So if you haven't figured it out, by the power of Grayskull! Oh, his arm's not weak to that. Interesting. Oh, you know what? He's probably weak to ice. We'll try high ice on that arm. Since it's refusing to die. Where is it? High aqua, high freeze. Freeze! Mr. Freeze. My nipples are frozen. My nipples look like milk duds. Tastes like healing. Die. Nope. So if it absorbs fire, or it absorbs ice, I don't know what to hit it with. I'll hit it with fire next time, I guess. But yeah, it's just trial and error, and by the time I figure it out, the fucking thing will be dead. Yeah, see, by the time I figured it out, the fucking thing will be dead. Where is it? Restore. May as well use, where is it? Antidote. And some healing. Some delicious... You've got that healing feeling. Whoa, that healing feeling. Oh, that healing feeling. But now you're gone. 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 Whoa, whoa. Ooh, wow. He tased our nipples pretty hard that time. It's time to tase him back. He hit me with a truck. Sorry, I had to do that one. I don't know what to hit his main body with, so just hit him with Saber. Bolt action. And the first aid should be sufficient. Should be more than sufficient. Yeah, that's good enough. He hits anybody with it again, then we can get Lilica in on the heal. But until then, fuck it. Don't worry about it. He'll be dead soon anyway. Uh-oh. His heart of blackness. His black heart. Oh, you whiffed. How could you whiff with that? You bum. You bum. Luckily for us, though, we have a backup plan. Where's high heal? High heal. Access. And, oh, for the hell of it, Arctic. Because I don't give a shit. Healing. Razanber. I swear I'm gonna name my third daughter that. Razanber. Just to fuck with people. This is the first time I've actually used access since the battles that I have been to be forced to do. And I'm just doing it because it'll make the battle go faster. I'll burn the shit out of this battle quick, fast, and in a hurry. So ice didn't really seem to do anything to it. Attack and first aid. And this is totally unnecessary. I could just beat him down with melee attacks and it'd be, you know, same difference. He'll probably die right now. In this round, even. If this is, like, what he's weak to. Well, no, he's still trudging along. Not a big deal, but, whatever. Ow, he hit me. High heal. Where is it? Oh, it's at the top. I keep the healing stuff at the top. Hot fencer. Oh, why did I make him heal? Whatever. I don't care. As he gets him, you know, Darth Ashley style. As you can see, I really didn't need to use it. By the time he got an attack in, the battle was over. But it's sometimes just fun to see it, you know? And we get a bullet load ×2, so we're loaded. Or reloaded. Yep, you're gonna have to finish your Super Bulk Hogan, and I'll get the Voltron, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and Rakdu in on this, and we'll make sure we kill that thing as well. Fail. Yes, we did. And it was our third. Military power at an abandoned site. These excavation traces are sure to reveal some significance. Perhaps. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. So we've gotten Ashley and company to an average of level 30. That's always good. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't that the way I came from? Yes, it is. Need to go forward, not backward. Not backward. No. You're backward. Evening news. We bullshit our way for ratings. Lil Gazzo's lifeline. A new force for Odessa, and the 4 Diablo Pillar generators that support it. They're a definite concern. Of course they are. Durr. Alright, and we gotta head back to the chateau. Chateau Samad. Ooh, booty call. Excavating the Hemdal Gazzo, the plant's energy must be for that. A here. I took over for K. He soars directly above you guys. I get Super Fortress class mass and energy pressure. Make the Veracruz look Verucious. The bird fuck plane look like a joke. Pinpointed the focus of the heat source's energy. It's like a carrier-based heavy arm. It's big enough to smash you all into bits. Best answer ever. Especially from a leader. Uh-oh. It's the ship from Independence Day. It's hovering right over us. And there's stupid people standing underneath it going, take me away. It's like that episode of Twilight Zone, How to Serve Man, right? It's not a book about helping us. It's a book. It's a cookbook. Ah. The soul deleter, huh? Adjusted any time. Great, we're about to get our ass blasted into oblivion. Uh-oh. Something else is gaining energy out there. Is it Goku? Did Goku come to save us? Yeah, it's gonna take more than that to kill Brad. Bruce Willis ain't got nothing on this guy. Don't die as long as they have the will to fight. And I'm gonna wonder how he pulled this out of his ass. Actually, I can... If you're really clever, you can kind of figure out how he did it. And you're about to see anyway, so I won't say anything about that specifically. Uh-oh. Some more doppelgangers. Alright, so we get flung into a battle here. What level is Brad, of all things? Any way to tell? I forget. He's level 25, and some of our guys are pretty high in level. So you may want to take this moment just to pop a lucky card just to help him out. But he's going to be several levels lower than the rest of our party, who's already coming up on level 30. So this should help a little bit, but more importantly, he just missed a bazooka shot. Go ahead and just punch him down, really. There's not much to do other than just build up a lot of FP, and when you do, you'll actually have your... I believe we have our new weapon ability available to us, and Fake Brad is always slower than us, and so because of that, we can just pop a big berry if we need to. So no need to rush this battle. Just, you know, if you get to 2,000, pop a regular heal berry, and you should be fine. Or a big berry if you really want to. We'll do a big berry. I'm feeling big, baby. Oh, I'm feeling big. Bazooka! Now we get arm times 2. Use 2 heavy arm commands. Sounds good to me. Fake Brad's agility is pretty low, so usually you can hit him twice without much effort. And that ends the battle. Yay! And Bradley chooses level 26. You can take my shape, my memories, and my skills, right? So that dog collar around your neck is the same as my real one. I'm going to borrow it. Ta-da! That's why you shouldn't make perfect clones. At least of these things. Boo! Send this grudge I have against you right here now. This blow is my farewell to the past. It's a blow for the Slayhem Liberation Army. It's a beacon for new battles. Take this, Vincefield Radamanthus. Booyah, motherfucker! At least that last part's what I would say. Incoming! You won't permit it? Let me see you get in front of it and stop it, asshole. I'll make up for that failed death. I'll obliterate him this time. She a hero. Yeah, I like seeing Vincefield finally getting his panties in a bunch. Something about that's mildly satisfying. Yeah, they still have the nuke. They're gonna keep rubbing that in until the end of the week. Or the end of the day, or whatever. Fucking assholes. At the end, we still have the nuke. Brad! Brad! Oh, Brad, it's so good to see you again. Oh my god. You're really back. I'm back. And I'm ready to kick some ass. I came back to fulfill my duty as a hero. Seems I can't die just yet. And cracks develop in our trust, it gets broken. What a dick. Bonds formed in battle are the strongest. That's what I learned on the battlefield. Ties have already been established between us, which means we should start butting uglies immediately. Yeah, you want Cyborg, babe. Because she's a love machine. Ooh, 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 because she's a love machine. Animal Zero Hemdale is less damaged and vulnerable. We must take the opportunity to deal with a mortal blow. They need the energy source of the massive power to keep such thing aloft, yeah. The Diablo pillars are their energy generators. Isn't that just like a poorly designed flying machine at this point? Hemdolgaza has been evading our radar. If they possess the wizardry stealth function, we won't be able to locate them. However, even the wizardry stealth function has its limits. A large amount of energy must be expended to keep it in place. In other words, it is going after the Diablo pillars. Yep, they figured it. Yeah, and I remember those vividly, especially Judeka's. His sucks. Alright, everyone disperse at 1000 hours. Yep, okay, good for us. You're now free to move about doing stuff? Not yet. So we're gonna have a lot of little scenes, I'm sure. We were together all day. That doesn't happen often. Yeah, I know. We were making love till the sun went down tonight. And when it came up, I found that we did all right. Okay, enough of that. You act like you have a big mission coming up soon. I do! To get in your pants for round 2. That's harsh. I don't know why she really feels that, I guess, but... Oh, God. And I will always love you. Sorry. I'm just doing it the way modern people do it now. Just like they do the national anthem and fuck that up further than it already is. You know it's illegal to do shit like that in other countries to their national anthem? It's called defacing the national anthem. We should start implying that here. I really like the original writing. It's actually quite good. Doesn't need to be edited or augmented or fucked with. Anyway, sorry, this love banter to me is just monotonous. It's like, good lord, woman. Either be with this guy and deal with the fact that he does this, or leave this guy before you get so attached that you're at this point already, you know? But I love him. But he makes me so worried, and I feel like he doesn't love me, or... It's the whining. It's just the relationship love whining bullshit. I just can't stand it. It drives me fucking nuts. And I know that's probably pretty harsh, but... You notice they're all lined up from height? How come Cannon's the tallest? I guess her hair sticks up higher than Brad's does? I always found that funny. With everyone's help, we cannot help but be victorious. It's time to throw down, motherfucker. Booyah! But before we do that, we've got things to do. No, really, we do. Alright, first thing we need to do is land. I hate the fact that they... That's fine. I hate the fact that they make you, like, land on that thing every fucking time. Alright, first things first is, let's use our teleport orb to Island Outpost. This will make sense in a minute. Good. And look at all the little treasures out there for us to grab. We got a few minutes left. We may as well. But this is our first big stop. Do 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 do. Yes, I want you to have the extend as a result of my research. Extend is the ability that allows you. Okay, the magic's power to 1.5 times normal. The sphere of the single enemy to group and group to all. There you go. So anything that affects a group now affects everybody, and everything that affects a group will affect all. It's a great skill to have. How do you get high heal to everyone in your party? That's exactly how you do it. But you have to have a lot of FP in order to do it. So it's not always practical. But when, I swear to God, when you need it and that thing's ready to go, you're just the happiest dude alive, just to know that you can use it. Alright, I didn't mean to actually do that. That's my bad. So let's get out of the hovercraft for a minute here. Now, the bonus items in the world and everything. Get out of the hovercraft! Ugh. So all the bonus items and stuff. Now, I don't recollect where they all are because this item that's on Canon actually tells us where they are. So memorizing where all the fallen items are in the world are kind of trivial. You know, because you will eventually find them just traversing the overworld. As far as finding them in the ocean and whatnot, that's not too hard to do. It's the ones that are on the islands. If you can't get to a certain island... Damn it! I did it again! Oh my god. Okay, if you can't get to a certain island, then that's going to be the reason you can't get to the said item. So, you know, you'll have to fight with that. There's going to be enemies on some of those islands that are kind of rough. But it shouldn't be anything too dramatic. Avoid most battles, you know, the usual. Like, there's an item on this island we can actually get. And this is actually, Illsville Prison, if I'm not mistaken. And surprisingly, there's an item right in front of it. Now, we never got to come here earlier. But we get a bullet load. Yeah, this is Illsville. So if you missed anything, I think you can go back in there, but don't quote me on that. I've never had to go back in there, so, you know, for what it's worth, don't bother too much with it. You can see there's a green mark there, which means there's a pillar there. Now, this whole walkway is something we'll be able to get to later. My best suggestion for a lot of you guys is when you're getting the overworld items, just go for stuff that's close to the towns. Don't make a habit of running all over, you know, the world, you know, checking every nook and cranny. It's just not, the items, any items that are out there are really just not worth it. Okay, they're really not. Most of them are more like little novelty things, like more bullet loads or more Gela, another lucky card which we can farm at any point in this game now. So the rationale to do any of that stuff is pretty low. When you could be wasting your time doing other things. So like I said, just spend a little time looking for these world items, but don't, you know, break the bank trying to do it. Don't spend hours upon hours doing it, because you'll have a lot more time to do it later. And when you're flying, when you have the means to fly, you'll be able to get to a lot of places more simplistically, and finding things become very trivial. You know, and you'll be able to pick stuff up just by landing right near where right near where the item is. You know, as opposed to what we're doing. Like, that's out in the ocean. So watch this. So let's teleport orb to Helmets, which is right here. We'll get on the hovercraft and go see if we can grab any of that stuff. There's also one of the towers is close by, but we'll wait till we go to the Diablo Pillar to actually grab that, because it's right near Diablo Pillar. And that's assuming we can even reach it, which there's a chance we probably can't. So if you can't, no, can't even get to that, because it's on the outside, isn't it? Let me see here. No, it's on that beach way over there, which, like I said, I'm not going to worry about right now. Holst, picking up any of the loosey-goosey items around Holst, which there should be, yeah, I was going to say there should be a couple. One's on that upper area, which we have no access to, and we won't till much later in the game, until we can fly, because obviously we can't get up there. But there's stuff on the surrounding area, it looks like. So let's head to our Hoovercraft. Hoover. Nobody does it like you. No, no, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that. You know, I didn't cancel out of it fast enough. Can't win them all. Alright, let's get... Nope. Do. Now, I think this is going to be on land here, not in the ocean. So make our way around. Like I said, I'm not really going far away from the starting point, so from the town. You know, it's just a little bit of a ride over. Should be able to grab most of this stuff, except for that thing on the upper level. I like free goodies, don't you? Ta-da! And then definitely duplicators are always a welcome sight. Always a welcome sight. Alright, now those might not actually be on... Those might be on that part of land mass over there. And okay, that's the one we can't reach. So, there was only the duplicator. That's good enough for me, though. Teleport, Basker. I don't think there's anything near Basker Colony. I know it's called Basker. I keep calling it Basker Colony, but for good reason. And that one looks like it's on a little shake of land over there. The other thing, too, is you take the boat around... if you take the hovercraft around the certain places in the world, you can actually get to the beaches that we're kind of skipping out on. So, as it becomes relevant, we'll make a point of it, but there's no relevance to it now. I don't think there's actually... We picked up, I think, all the stuff over in Selgi earlier. We're also going to make a point. I'm going to make a point. How many do I have? I have 21 lucky cards. I'm probably going to make an effort later to pick up a couple more, like at least 35, so that way I just have a whole bunch. Because by the time we're done with all of the... Actually, you know, I could wait and do it later. I could do it after I do most of the Diablo pillars. So we'll do it then. What I'll do is I'll run through there and fight more of those guys for the items I so love, which are pretty much on the other side of the green hell, which is why you want to make sure you go over there, because there's actually some items over there, I think. Are they good or anything? I'm not going to say that they're good, but you might want them. Alright. And it's on that tiny stretch of island there, so we can't reach anything there. We did all the stuff near Quartley. Gil-galad is the next one that we haven't gone to, I don't think. And after that, we've kind of done everything there is to do. As far as, yeah, that's on an island. And that one's off past where we can go. Okay, so I must have done Gil-galad at some point. But we'll be getting a lot of those treasures pretty soon, because the Diablo pillars are out beyond in those areas where we need to go. So we're obviously going to have to find a way there. Odd headquarters, we already did Island Outpost, so let's go to bed and head back to Valeria Chateau for now. And we're going to head in the inland islands. No, you know what, we'll do that another time. Like I said, we got a lot of the items already out there that are really easy to get to, that take very little effort to figure out and do. And it just saves you a lot of time later when, you know, some people like to wait till you get the means of flight so you can do like the grand pickup, where, and there's a lot, I'm guilty of it too. I do a lot of grand pickups where I just run around the world with a flying machine and pick up all the open stuff in, you know, on the world map, or do like all the bonus dungeons all at the very end when I can easily get to them, as opposed to doing them along the way, unless they're necessary to making the game a little easier. But for what it's worth, we can always do them another time. And there is a time and place for it, and I don't believe that that time is necessarily now. So, with that said, let's go ahead and recover our... Let's do some PSS, if we can, and Brad should be able to, yep. We'll finish off his attack up, because if anybody does a melee attack a lot, it's going to be him. And Ashley needs to do up physical defense, and this will be explained later why we're going this route over up physical attack now, but it'll make sense when we get to the juncture. We need to make sure everybody's got their proper gear equipped, because a lot of people got some upgrades. Specifically, Brad. Just put anything on him, I don't care. Mittens. Let's give him one of these. Give him Fengelon. And we'll give him the uppercut. Does that put his defense at? 267. 230. He's still higher than everyone else. Okay. And his HP, look at that, is 4,600. As Ashley's at 3,900. That's pretty good. Alright, we've got actually some money to blow. We actually have a lot of money to blow. And the reason why is because there's no item shops for a while that we really need to worry about. And we're going to get a ton, literal metric ton of money coming up. So feel free to just spend away on upgrades, you know. You don't need any money unless you need to buy status effect healing items. And really, I think we're fine in that regard. We need to level up Brad's stuff because it's been a while since, well, bolt action's 33. Railgun! 50% accuracy, so you only use this whenever you have lock on. You never use it outside of that. Let's boost this bad boy up something awful. Yeah! Look at that, 130. We only get one bullet, but 130. It does almost 3 times the damage of the bazooka. And actually, if I level up one more time, I think I can do it further. The idea here with Railgun is it's really, really fucking powerful. But it misses all the time, so you have to have that FP lock-on ability. So with that said, you only get one shot, or do you? You can actually buy more rounds for that weapon. And albeit for me to tell you not to do it, you should totally do it. You'd be an idiot not to do it. So I say go for it. Did I just sell like things I wasn't supposed to sell? Like duplicators? No, you can't sell duplicators in this game. It's a nice thought though. Actually, did I? Yeah, no, they're still there. Okay, so I almost sold off the ambrosia, which are hard to kind of find. Okay, so we have a lot more money to blow, so we'll level up that railgun one last time. Never upgrade its accuracy. You should never be using it unless you have lock on. So bottom line, never use it with weapon times 2. There's no point. You know, always use it under these circumstances. So it's at 140, so it's still all, you know, and it's at the same level as the bazooka. It's almost 3 times stronger, just under 3 times stronger. And so one level will go into raising the bullet load of it, and that's about it. You know, you don't need to do much outside of that, but that's definitely worth spending money on. We've maxed out all the level 2s, so let's do level 1 spells, because we should have enough crests, right? Oh, no, we don't. Thought I picked up more. Okay, well, regardless, we'll get more crests later anyway. But for what it's worth, we're pretty set up. We're pretty well off. Lilka and Cannon are close to leveling. Our gear is ready to go. So, with that said, on the next episode of Let's Play Wild Arms 2 Second Ignition, we take on our first Diablo pillar. We'll see you there.